Are Instagrammers and influencers causing eating disorders? That's the question I answer in today's video. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kevin, and here at The Rational Eater, I am making eating disorder recovery simple. If you want to beat binge eating or bulimia, then check out my links in the box below. And also don't forget to check out my new podcast, The Rational Eater Podcast. Today's video is from a young woman named Eva, and Eva found a very popular influencer on Instagram, and according to Eva, she had over 2 million followers. If you have 2 million followers, you must know what you're talking about, right? Wrong. Eva bought one of her programs and she didn't exactly get the result that she was looking for. Remember, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Alright, let's watch the video.
Yeah, no, never base anything off of the number of followers a person has on social media. Just please don't do it.
The first obvious lesson here is just because somebody is popular doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. And it doesn't mean you're going to get the result that you're looking for. And it doesn't mean that you should do business with this influencer. The number of followers of subscribers is not a very good metric. You should buy somebody's program because they put out really valuable content for free and you really like their message. Their message really resonates with you. I look at their content, I look at their message, and when I'm always consuming their content and I can't get enough, that's when I know I should probably do business with this person. Probably because the message or the philosophy really resonates with me.
Training was $300 US. $300 US, and do you want to guess what I got? A Microsoft Word file and an Excel sheet.
For $300, all she got was a Word file and an Excel file. This is a huge problem. There was no personal support. There was nothing personal about it. $300 for 12 weeks isn't bad itself, but it's the lack of support and the lack of personalization that bothers me. This Word file contained really vague advice, which I'll show you in a minute, and the exercises had no descriptions and no pictures. I could have put together that spreadsheet and that document in about 20 minutes. This is not worth $300, not even close. This should be a freebie. This should be like one of those tripwires. This should be an initial offer, like $27 or something. But for $300, no personalization and no support, that's a ripoff.
I was also clueless on fitness. I was just looking for shortcuts. I just wanted someone to tell me what to do.
Yes, she was ignorant, but I was ignorant too in the past. And this is what these influencers do. They prey on really ignorant people who don't know what they're talking about. They don't know anything, and they're looking for a solution, and they're desperate. They're looking for ignorant, desperate people to buy these programs because they have no way to know if this is a quality program.
Media, so I had no idea. I thought this was all normal. I thought this is what you have to do.
You have to understand value, and until you understand value, it's really easy to overspend on one of these programs. Let's take a look at some of the advice that this influencer gave to Eva.
Right off the bat, it was like, you're not allowed to eat chocolate, snacks to a minimum. She literally said buy sugar-free gum as a snack, and she
chew gum instead of having a snack. No, don't do that. If you're really hungry, you should eat something. Be a little bit uncomfortable. What? One extra cheat will turn into many. Not necessarily, and what is a cheat anyway? If you're really craving something, have a little bit. It's okay. It's this all or nothing thinking that really bothers me about this. If you have one cookie, then you're gonna have 20. Go harder than you think and use stevia instead of sugar. This advice isn't worth $300. In fact, I wouldn't pay anything for that advice. This advice isn't personal and it's not good advice either. You can only push yourself and deny yourself for so long.
For me, and this was just the name of the workouts, how many reps and sets. No description, nothing else, like literally so little effort. Looking back at it now, I think she was just handing out the same 2 files to all of her clients. And
that's what it looks like. It looks like a cookie cutter file. It looks like the same thing for everybody. You buy it, you download it, and it's the same. It doesn't matter whether you're a male, a female, whether you're looking to lose weight or just maintain weight, it looks like the same exact thing. There is obviously no personalization here.
So I sent her an email. I expressed my concerns about this. I said, well, is this normal? Do I have to lose more weight and then start gaining muscle? Or like, what's the plan here?
The only support that she got was this long rambling email from the influencer. We don't know what her name was. I'm not going to read the email. You can watch the original video, link in the description box. But it says nothing. It's just this long sentence. It makes no sense and it doesn't really answer Eva's question.
Do you want to guess how many calories she gave me to eat a day? 1,400.
Unless you are 75 years old and you don't move, you need more than 1,400 calories a day. And according to Eva, she was working in a warehouse pushing boxes. She probably burned that by noon. This is why you cannot give dietary advice and specific calorie counts to everybody. Unless you're a dietitian, you shouldn't be giving specific calorie counts, period. But 1,400 calories is horribly insufficient for anybody.
Even more insecure, even more skinny, 50 kg. I'm gonna have to look up how many pounds that is because I don't know pounds.
Instead of gaining muscle, she lost 3 kilograms in 3 weeks.
Always make it sound like it's something that I'm doing wrong. It was never her program. No, it was always something that I'm not doing correct.
There's a total lack of ownership on part of this influencer. If the client doesn't succeed, then it's the client's fault. Sometimes it is, but not always. How can she say that it's the client's fault, in this case Eva, when she's provided absolutely zero support and no personalization?
Still, I would just be so hungry, and then I would binge on the weekends, and then I would feel guilty, and then I would starve myself again throughout the week, and then binge again. And after a while, this just turned into binging, and overeating for months and months.
Eva was very strict during the week, and then she binged on the weekend. Sounds very familiar. And after completing this program, she didn't gain any muscle, she just ended up with an eating disorder. And according to Eva, she had a history in the past of anorexia and bulimia, and now she was binge eating and purging again. This program only made her worse. This is how some Instagrammers and influencers are wrecking people. I hate to say it, but I think some of them are just doing it for the money. They see that passive income coming in, they see all these sales, but they don't really care about the quality. They focus so much on sales and popularity and revenue that they don't really care whether the client succeeds or not. And in this case, they're not even putting in the work. They're not even putting out a quality product.
I'd love to expose her, to be honest. I would love to have a chat with her, but yeah, my platform is not nearly big enough.
I understand why she doesn't want to name this influencer, but I say, why not? If this influencer is basically scamming people and she's charging hundreds of dollars for a defective product, why not say the name? What's she gonna do? Is she gonna tell YouTube to deplatform Eva? She can't do that. I wish Eva would expose this influencer. That way people stop buying this crappy product. Unfortunately, this influencer isn't alone. There are so many bad products online, not just in the fitness space, but in the business space too. They charge thousands and thousands of dollars for programs, and the vast majority of people don't succeed. They don't provide nearly enough support and not enough personalization.
Just because they look great, they can train themselves, that does not mean that they know how to train other people. And
one of the big problems with a lot of these influencers is that they know how to train themselves, but they don't know how to train anybody else. Getting somebody else the same result is an entirely different skill. Knowing how to get fit is one thing, teaching it to another person is a different thing. Sometimes these influencers overestimate their ability to get people results. They don't understand psychology, they don't understand habits, they don't understand coaching. They understand the physiology really well, but really nothing else. Then they show how amazing their bodies are, they dazzle people, they get a lot of followers, a lot of subs, and people buy it just because it's popular. Unfortunately, that's the reality of online fitness. I hope it improves soon. Should Eva expose this influencer? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you found this video educational and entertaining. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my links in the box below. If you liked this video, I'm sure you'll like one of the other videos that you see on the screen. Click one of them and I'll see you there. And as always, eat the way you're designed to.